Hello, hello, hello. This is Pharaoh, and welcome back to Venura. And it's been a while. It's been a while since we last spoke on YouTube. I I took a break from YouTube, and I took a break from Blanco in the meantime as well. And yeah, there was a lot of stuff happening in life. We had a death in the family that we needed to take care of. I burned out on Planet Coaster 2, so it kind of all came together, and I just needed a break from, especially YouTube. YouTube can be very demanding. I found out with the success of the Lord of the Rings water park series and stuff, and to be honest, I just want to have fun while doing these YouTube videos and have fun while building, and I didn't have fun. And games are supposed to be fun, so I just did other stuff that was fun to me. But there is this nagging feeling that I do want to finish this park, because I'm proud of this park. Don't get me wrong. We've been building this since the start of Blanco, and it's I'm quite happy with how it's turning out, the way it's seated. I've learned a lot about Planet Coaster 2 in the meantime. It's not that I've been stopped building, but I just didn't produce anything for YouTube anymore. So I'm gonna change the video format a little bit. I used to be like, here's a video of me building, and I'll talk over it. And I think I'm gonna change that and do a more update style video of building the park. That's gonna make it easier for me to edit, I think, and also the building is gonna be just, more for me and when I feel like it. And that means that it's not gonna be consistently a video every week, because that ate me up, but it's gonna be more like a videos when I feel like it. Here's a new project idea I'm working on. For people who are familiar with Efteling, yes, this is kinda the way I want it to look like the Flying Dutchman from Efteling. So there's gonna be a dark ride area here. Then it's gonna open up into daylight and do a little bit of a coaster run, and then end up in here. So let's talk about what is in the park, as I'm talking about this as well. There's a few things going on in this park, and I think I'm just gonna talk about it and then update you in the next few minutes when I'm working on stuff. So as you can see, there's multiple coasters. There's this water coaster. That's gonna be a project I will be building with. Well, let's be honest, we now have the pirate stuff back, so I can use the pirate stuff now. And we'll probably have some animatronics here and scenes, and then eventually have this whole coaster laid out and just be there. And this is the backside of the park. There's going to be stuff on the outside regarding logistics, roads and stuff, but this is kind of the backside of the park. And as you can see, there's a very ugly plaster wall around this coaster, the dueling wooden coaster that I've placed and haven't done anything with it. And the reason I haven't done anything with it is because I hate it. I made it while there was no coaster chaining, so I couldn't coaster chain these. I made it while the supports didn't work still, and we had so many updates. Planet Coaster 2 is now in a way better place, and I really wanted to have a wooden coaster that really finishes off the park. This is going to be the final coaster, and it's not going to be this one. I've asked a friend of mine, themepark, who is a very talented coaster builder, to make me an RMC. So this coaster is going to be RMC'd and will show up in the videos, and then we're going to theme it up and place it in the park, and that's going to be the final coaster of this park. Now, what am I working on at the moment? Because these are future projects. These are basically the last 2 projects for this park. I want to really have an ending for this park, and these are basically the last 2 projects of the park. And then it's going to be a lot of finishing up. So like I said, there's going to be logistics around the park, and I need to finish the hotel. That's just 2 walls now and a few. It's not going to have interior. It's just going to be a closed off building to hide all the dressing rooms and stuff. So a lot of the areas are already done. Like we have the little train area. We've got the whole manor area with the abbey. It's one of the few first things I did in Planet Coaster 2 when it came out. So it's already like 7, 8, 9 months ago. I don't know. We need to finish off this centerpiece area. Now we have gift shops. I want to put in a gift shop. That's something that we're gonna do. And yeah, this area is now really finished with the whole swinging mine coaster. Oh, there it goes. But I placed some shops here and I need to finish those off. So yeah, those kinds of things. I love the coaster. Oh, thank you, coaster. I love this coaster coming over out here. And yeah, then this trails off. And we might have to build something here as well. But that I might pick that up with... This is very bare. This is a very big area to have nothing. Maybe another coaster. I'm planning as we go along here. But for this video, the focus area is here. I've been working on this area for quite a while. And this is where I, kind of had the burnout, and I was like, I don't want to build anymore. We have a chair swing, or charoplane if it's in game, and then we have this Monte Leon that I made this roof for. There's just an overhang. I think it sits nicely here. I wanted this interesting roof structure. And yeah, it's sitting here. It's next to the little mill here. And got a little shop here that I still need to deck out a little bit further. And then, of course, the big one here is this building. But I kind of wanted this to feel like a little village corner or something like that. Like a nice building, and that would lead you into the queue of this apparently very popular coaster. It's a Mack multi-launch based coaster, and it's basically based, because I almost based everything here on Efteling-like vibes. It's based on Max and Moritz in Efteling, only it's single, not dueling. Well, Max and Moritz are kind of dueling. The 2 trains go in opposite directions and then cross each other a few times. But I wanted something family orientated. There they go. Just swishing around the landscape. Nothing too complicated. Just so yeah, people have a nice little coaster. It's a little bit of my first launch coaster for kids as well. So I really love this element. It goes like a pretzel into each other, and it works. need to do a little bit of custom supporting here, just to get it looking right. I have learned about custom supporting, or I've learned more custom supporting. I've been doing it in another project I'm working on, and I am slowly getting better at doing those and making sure it looks okay and right with the coaster. So who knows, maybe in the future we'll do completely custom supported coasters, except Woody's. I wouldn't do this. Nope. Absolutely not. So yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes when I've done some building and update you guys on what I've been doing. But this is it for now, and see you in a moment. Right, I'm back then for an in-between shot of what I'm building. And if I didn't look out, I would be building a building onward, because I've done quite a lot since the start of the video. So let's have a look. Well, first I'm gonna start over here. The area that I said that I still needed to do something with, and that there was maybe gonna be a coaster. At one point I built this restaurant. So I just plopped the blueprint down. And it's going to be like a terrace here where people can sit. But I made this when the new restaurant update came out. So if we look inside, a bit of a Viking area. Still got my light on. And yeah, got some seating in here. There's like a little overhang. What would you call that? An attic? I don't know. So it's a functional restaurant. People can also sit up here. Got these little tables with lights on it and a menu card. Nice little fire. Yeah, and just everything you need. There is even room for backstaging here. So I could get some supply routing going here and some bins and trash. So I just wanted to mention that I put this in. But the big work I've done today, and I've been at it for quite a few hours, is over here. And here you can see the chair swing that I now have fully integrated into the area. It's nothing too special for a chair. It's just a chair swing. Most chair swings in parks are not themed, so I kind of didn't do that with this one as well. But what I did do is just make a nice little area around it. Got a little bit of water and some plants, and then we got the pathing going around using the invisible paths and just some gravel texture. Yeah, it's sitting nicely here. And over here we got our photo and gift shop going. Still need to do a lot of work there. Did the flooring, but I think I'm gonna redress all these shop displays with wood to fit the vibe of the shop more. I want to theme this shop to the area, so this needs still a lot of work. But I did a ton of work to this building, as you can see. And slowly there's been a theme developing in my mind for this area. It's not too big of a theme or story like some of the other parts have in this park, but I thought it would be like a clockmaker's house. So the clockmaker lived here. Maybe he just lived here. This is an extension of it. And there's a clock tower. But I've got all the woodwork in here now, and it's a bit wonky and skewed to make the building a bit more dynamic. And it has layers and stuff, but it's actually just a facade for the station on the other side. So if we look on the other side, I've started fencing in the queue, putting a little bit more foliage in there, and just figuring out what to do with the queue as well. As I said before, in Efteling, they don't actually do a lot of higher fencing. However, maybe they would do in more dangerous parts. So here I'm figuring out what I'm gonna do to cover the path a little bit to make sure that people just don't touch the coaster. So need to figure it out. I put some of these cogs in here as like little display areas, and of course there's this thing as a decoration, a moving decoration in the middle of this, would you call it a helix? Well, little bend in the coaster area at least. And then more animation is over here with the little clock tower. And I've made this little tower that's all crooked. I still need to decorate that up as well. Also added and started on a backstaging area, figuring out how to do the logistics for the backstage, but this seemed to me the most logical place. I doubt if you would see much from the coaster of it, and from the guest areas you don't see anything. It's covered. I covered my bases really well. So here we're gonna have some backstaging / maintenance area. There's also, yeah, just the pathing outside here. So I think that's most of what I've done up until now. So did I miss anything? No, I don't think so. This is where I am now. And I'm gonna see you guys in the last update when I've got this area finished. And yeah, then that's another episode. So see you in a minute. And there we are. It is finished. The area is complete. You already saw the chair swing sitting nicely next to the crafty cog. And the crafty cog is the gift shop for the coaster. And if you look inside, you can see it's all wooden and decked out, so I kind of try to give it the same vibe as everything on the outside. I even dressed up all the shelves and cabinets so it will all fit. For some reason people want to walk behind the counters. I'm just letting them go, it's fine. So that's the inside, with the right photos and everything. And then here's the outside from the crafty cog. If you walk out of the coaster, you will see the sign with photos. So hopefully people will go in and buy some photos. There the coaster came by. Now, of course, I already showed you this little roof for the Monte Leon, but what I want to show you is that this felt very cramped. The Monte Leon was over here. Oh, actually you can see where I missed a little piece of path. It was here. It was straight up against this building, and I was making this coaster station and I loved the way it turned out, and it was like being cramped by this guy. So I moved this guy away back, and that gives this coaster a bigger square, and I think it deserves it. The facade for the station looks... Yeah, I'm very happy about it. The coaster is now called Clockwork. We've got all the cogs going, and yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. So we could actually go into the queue, where I've done a lot of work as well. So there's a ton of fencing. But as you can see here, I decorated the tower. Got some more cogs in here as well. Yeah, I just did a lot of decorating around the queue. There's a little gate here, so if there's a breakdown here on this block section, then people can be escorted out. I made this fence here because the coaster comes really close to the path, so it seemed like we needed something to barrier. Well, save the people who are not thinking and want to touch a coaster. Let's just say that. Over here we have then more queue. I put in these cogs and wheels to yeah, more represent the whole clockwork idea behind this coaster. There's lights in the queue. And then you go up here. And there's now a nice stair. So the coaster station is now fully done as well. Clockwork. Nothing too special here. Didn't feel it needed it. It just needs to be a station to load and unload people. No baggage hold, because in Efteling they hardly do any baggage hold except for a few coasters to go upside down, but this one is a kiddie coaster. And now we are here. I can actually show you that I kind of decorated the coaster, give it a little wooden trim and a cog in the front. It's my first time decorating coasters, and the way the system works now, it wasn't enjoyable. So I kept it simple, because otherwise I would throw my computer out of the window, and that's not something I want to do right now. So this is the way it looks now. And yeah, that's the area. All done and dusted. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the station turned out. It's like wonky and different roofs and oh yeah, there's also backstaging. I wasn't sure what to put there, so I kind of kept it like this. And then when they come in with the mechanics and stuff, they can put their stuff that they need there. Yeah. So I think there's one thing left to do, and that is to ride Clockwork.